Hello YouTube, I'm here to talk to you about my Glock 22. I apologize ahead of time if I fumble around a bit. I cut my hand the other morning, and I'm not going to go into detail, but I will admit that it was pretty embarrassing, and yeah, it hurt pretty bad. Anyways, let's take a look. Voila, here she is. Just get this out of the way. As you can see, she is a two-toned Glock 22 40 caliber. She even has night sights, which is pretty cool if you ask me. I like her because she has this very tactical look, if you ask me. Nothing in there, but let's take off the slide. And for those of you that don't know, to take off a slide of a Glock, you just press these little funky things right here on the side. Press them down, and when you do that, you pull the trigger and you rock the slide forward. And that's it. It's very simple. And if you notice, she's a little bit dirty, but it happens, you know. She's a dirty girl. But she still shoots true, and I absolutely have no complaints out of her, and I'm just in love with this Glock. And I can guarantee you that this will not be my last. I will definitely have some more in the near future. I don't know when, but all in good time. Now let's put the slide back on. Seriously, how sweet is that? Night sights? Come on. It's a very tactical look, and I'm really much into that. If you ask me, that's a pretty badass look. And when I picked up my, my very first rifle, an AR-15, about a year ago, actually. Please excuse the ice cream man. But when I picked it up about my AR about a year ago, actually, on my birthday, that was my first rifle, and how sweet is that? I get an AR as my first rifle. Right now, she's plain Jane, but I definitely plan on, giving her a little naughty side. I will have some videos about her later on, depending on how successful my channel is, or if I just feel like it. I probably still will post them up, but I picked her up actually. I picked her up during the a week after the whole Sandy Hook incident. I'm very wish that never happened. It's sad there are people like that in this world, but yeah, the media was just going crazy over that. And if you own an AR, you are the devil, and oh jeez, and a lot of people were pretty scared. They thought that ARs were gonna get banned and all that nasty stuff. But thankfully that bill didn't pass, and I picked up my AR and waited after the mandatory waiting period and picked her up and took her home. Surprisingly, I saved a couple $100 on her. Instead of spending like $1,200, $1,500 or $1,000 on her, I spent probably about $700. So I got pretty lucky, if you ask me. These other people were willing to spend $2,000 on just like a AR chamber for .223, and it's still very plain Jane, and they're paying $2,000 for that. I don't know, I got lucky. I got her in 5.56, so just my dad recommended that I try that, and so I found it and got the last one and picked her up, and That's my dog right there. Had her for about 13 years. Anyways, when I picked up this Glock, she also came with 2 of these. 10-round magazines. And yeah, I live here in California, so I have to have these, but you know, I absolutely got no complaints out of them. Let's see. I'm not sure where these magazines come from, but you know, they seem to work pretty fine. So it's always a plus in my book. And normally I've used Tula ammo, and I really have no complaints with Tula. Sorry about that. Anyways, I've normally used Tula, but you know, moderately priced, and I really had no complaints with Tula. I was very pleased and very satisfied with Tula. I got a relatively good grouping. About past 50 meters though, I didn't really get so much of a good grouping, but maybe it was just me that day. I've also picked up some of these bullets from a local hardware store in town before it closed down, called Lillier and Bellet. I really hope I said that right. They're out of the Czech Republic. There we go. Lillier and Bellet, yeah. I have yet to try these out, but I'm really looking forward to that. Really looking forward. God damn it. You know, visibly they appear a lot better than Tula, but I'm not sure which one's more accurate, or you know. I will post videos later on and, you know, talk to you about which bullet I liked personally and which would I would recommend, especially if you're on a budget. But this will all be in good time, and please bear with me. And you know, what I also like about this Glock is that I generally felt so much safer with her at my side, because I had an incident about 6 months back. These 4, you know, Hispanic gang members tried to gain entry into my house, and one of them was visibly armed. And I live on the other side of town, so it's gonna take the police at least 10 minutes. Unless they happen to be right around the corner, but, you know, they weren't that day, so I generally did feel a lot safer with this Glock at my side, and you know, thankfully these guys didn't gain entry into my home, and, you know, if they did, I would have had to defend myself, you know, because, you know, one of them was visibly armed, and as far as the other 3 guys go, it's a little hard to tell with baggy shirts, but I'm not going to take any chances, especially when one of them openly is flashing a firearm around. And, you know, thankfully they didn't get in the house and nobody got hurt, so it was a win-win situation for me. But this Glock, she definitely brought me, I guess you could say, peace of mind. And I'm very proud to say that I'm a proud owner of a Glock. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like or subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to send me a message and I will get back to you as soon as possible. If you have any suggestions, I'm open to them. If you would like me to talk about current California gun laws, or, you know, gun laws in the near future, please send me a message. Thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day.